How's it going, everybody? This is the Outlaw John Rocha here, back with a reaction video for you all today. And today I'm taking a look at this new featurette for Secret Invasion, this new Marvel Disney Plus series coming on June 21st here. Of course, focusing on Nick Fury. Unless you've been hiding under a rock and didn't know that, it is focusing on Nick Fury and the Skrulls and what we're going to get here. And we've seen some trailers, we've seen some conversations, some interviews, mostly feeling like this is going to be one of these gritty, ground-based spy thrillers, even though you're dealing with aliens coming in and taking positions of power, and Nick Fury having to assemble a team, in essence, maybe a mini Avengers team, but to go after them, but not Avengers of any superpowers. But you've got Maria Hill, Colby Smulders playing Maria Hill, Martin Freeman's coming back as Everett K. Ross, and Don Cheadle here as Rhodey as well. So what are they going to discover here? What are we going to see in this featurette? More story beats, and more of the action that we're going to see in this series here when it drops in June. Of course, we're in Phase 5 now. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 just dropped this weekend. A lot of people loving that movie, including me. And, of course, we just had Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania kickoff Phase 5. So certainly Marvel could use another win here as we're going forward, because I think mostly overall people are very positive about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So let's see if Secret Invasion will be another win when it comes out. And you know, the Geek Buddies will be reviewing it when it does. All right, let's take a look at this one here. I want to see what we got in this featurette for Secret Invasion.
Ready, on, action!
When we start Secret Invasion, Nick Fury has been off planet, and Maria Hill has just really been trying to, maintain order. But this current threat is getting out of control.
5 global terrorist strikes within the past year, each one claimed by a different group.
It's business as usual.
That's precisely what they want you to think.
Oh, that's Homie from Fortitude. I know that actor.
Nick comes back having
And
lost
Game of Thrones, right?
whatever power he had before. So we try and solve things without being too superhuman.
You going to shoot me?
Maybe. Well, probably. But not right now.
We get to jump into Nick Fury's world, which is very spy versus spy.
The kind of grittiness, the locations, the way it feels, the way it's written. It's a thriller.
Fury, we gotta be very careful now.
Wow.
I had to pinch myself many mornings when I would step on set with Olivia Colman, Sam Jackson, Don Cheadle, EMILIA Clarke, Ben
right.
Mendelsohn, Kingsley Ben-ADIR. I mean, some of my favorite actors in the world.
It's a great collection.
After every Marvel film released, I would phone my agent and say, please, can I be in a Marvel thing? I never imagined it would happen.
What makes you think you can get him to speak?
Oh, I can be quite persuasive.
Oh my God.
Looking at the MCU through these different lenses, you get to see all these different sides of the characters. And we get to really sort of dig into who they are.
How much do you know about your security detail?
What do you mean, how much do I know about it?
This idea of who can you trust, that is really the heart of the show.
You could be talking to somebody who you have a very close relationship with, and then you find out that that's not who you thought it was.
Oh, wow.
It becomes
Skrull turning on Skrulls
that we build toward to the end of the show.
You can't predict it, and you can't preempt it, and you can't fathom it until it happens.
I'm Nick Fury. Even when I'm out, I'm in.
That should be a shirt. Even when I'm out, I'm in. Oof. All right, yeah. I mean, I dig it. This looks great. I love the kind of grittiness, 70s spy thriller type approach to this thing, kind of like we got in Winter Soldier there as well. So when Marvel goes into these places, and they can go into these places and they do it well, this is the kind of Marvel that I thoroughly, thoroughly love, because it appeals to the stuff that I grew up enjoying in the 70s and the 80s. These more of these grittier spy thrillers. But of course, we've gotten a lot of them over the last few years as well, with from the Americans to any number of shows that have come out that kind of explore the darker edges of things that are involved with governments and spy stuff. And now we've got Skrulls coming in, this sect of Skrulls that are maybe trying to overthrow everything. And why are they focusing on Earth? Who are the people that they are imitating or taking the place of. You know, we just saw that with changelings in Star Trek in Picard season 3. So how much of that element is going to be a part of this? Certainly a tease there from Emilia Clarke and Colby Smulders talking about, you know, just because you've been known someone for a long time, is that really your friend or is that not your friend? I like that aspect that we're, as a fandom, we're going to be guessing the whole time as we watch these episodes and wondering who's telling the truth, who isn't. And that's, you know, it's one of the things that we love about being geeks and nerds is when we can sit down and speculate and break things down and say, no, you're wrong, I think it's this, or no, I think it's this, and they're coming back at you saying the same thing, and it's fun to kind of dive back into it. So a little bit this show might reawaken or re-spark that joy that we get, that we grew up doing when we were kids, speculating what's right, what's wrong, what we think is going on, who we think is the bad guy or the bad person, and who we think is the good guy, you know, that people aren't seeing. So there's so much that we're going to explore. I like the look of this, the feel of this. You know, a lot of the rooms are these dilapidated rooms. There's not a lot of luxury going on. Yeah, we get a couple of restaurant scenes, but overall, a lot of the rooms that we're seeing are these kind of underground hideouts or these rooms that look nondescript. And so it's perfect to put stuff in it and have the actors fill it with their energy. I mean, you got Olivia Colman in what looks like a meat locker torturing somebody, and she looks every bit as graceful as she would as the queen in The Favorite. So she's got that strength and that power. A little bit of Emilia, but not a lot. But Colby getting, Maria Hill coming in, grabbing the reins here. So it's going to be fun to see how she interacts with Nick Fury now that he's been gone for so long, and him coming back, because Nick Fury and A.K. Samuel L. Jackson has a very unique energy when you're on screen with him. So it's going to be fun to see their chemistry coming back and being a part of this. And what's Everett K. Ross's role in all of this? You know, he's there talking with that actor. I can't remember that actor's name, but he's been in Game of Thrones and he was in Fortitude, one of my favorite series. And his conversations back and forth about these conspiracy theories and what's going on. And yeah, that's another part of this. Are people going to believe you? Because we live in the age now of conspiracy theories and people believe in all that nonsense, and like how much of that is actually real and going on. And because there are people like me who think it's all nonsense, how hard is it to convince people that it is actually happening? So great stuff overall that I think is going to be fun to explore here. And what a good featurette to give you the vibe and the ground-based grittiness and the spy thriller aspect of this it's going to be fun to explore when it drops on June 21st. All right, well, what do you think? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Did it get you even more hyped up to take a look at this series? It's been a while since we had a Disney Plus series. Considering we were having them almost like one right on top of each other, it's nice that we get a little bit of a breather, and now we're diving back into this. Does this ignite your love of Marvel and want to see what they're going to do with this Secret Invasion storyline here in this series? Let me know down in the comments section below. Hit a like on this video, share it on your social media. More than anything else, subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel down below. I'm marching towards 50,000 subscribers. I want to do that by the end of the year. Help me get there, 50,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button. And also, if you want to support what we got going on, head on over to the Patreon. Patreon.com/John Rocha, and see the multiple tiers and pick one that works for you. All right, June 21st, Secret Invasion, it's coming. I'm sure there's more to come before it drops, and I'll talk to you next time with another brand new reaction video here on the Outlaw Nation.